Because some of you don't have the slightest fucking clue what you're thinking about you that's causing them to turn up the way they are. It's literally nothing to do with them. I could say it till I'm blue in the face and some of you still don't hear it. Yes, but how do I recreate them? Oh my God. Sorry, what? I just said there's no one to change myself. And you're asking me about them. Yes, but I've seen other coaches say, oh my God, listen to me again. There's no one to change myself. You, your thoughts about you, your thoughts about love, your thoughts about them. It's all coming from you. Oh, so I've been focusing on them this whole time and they're not back. Or when they came back, I got triggered again and then I lost them again because of me? Wake up, guys. What would you like an actual video about? Tell me, and I'll do a Loz lesson, and then we'll do Q&A afterwards. So hold off on your questions, guys. Talk about recreating an SP who you have a lot of history with. Talk about recreating an SP who you have a lot of history with. Okay, let's talk about that. So guys, if you've never met me before, my name is Subconscious Loz, and I teach you to change what's going on in here so you can change what's going on out here. And the reason why I started my TikTok in the first place was because I had been in a situation with a specific person where I found it very difficult to change the story about them. And what I kept doing was I kept trying to change the story about them because that's what I'd learned from other manifestation coaches. Now, even though I'd been a big, huge fan of NEVILLE Goddard's for so long and I'd learned his work, I think I discovered his work in 2016 after years and years of reading every other manifestation thing you could find, The Secret, Ernest Holmes and Eckhart Tolle and everything you can think of I've read or watched, right? All the Bob Proctor thing, I've read it all, right? But what I didn't really understand was you are the only cause. And when I was trying to recreate my specific person, we had split up. I then manifested them back, got them back, but then we split up again. And the reason we had split up again wasn't because I hadn't recreated him correctly. It's because I hadn't actually changed the thinking in me that caused me to have to recreate him. So if you want to learn how to recreate your specific person, watch this video. Because I've made the mistake that so many people are teaching you to do. And that is focus on changing them and recreating them. And the fact that you even wrote there, darling, talk about recreating a specific person who you've had a lot of history with. The word recreate and the word conform, getting them to conform, is actually very misleading and misleads a lot of you down a garden path of confusion when you're trying to manifest back a person you've had like a dating history with, a short dating history with, a friends with benefits with, a friendship with, or a longer history with, an actual relationship, and you've lost them. And the reason why I'm saying the word recreate and conform, so get them, recreate them, and then get them to conform to the person you're wanting them to be, the new recreation, is because that's not actually what's happening in the process. And that's why I was so confused. And that's why when I manifested my specific person back, I personally lost them because I didn't quite understand the process of it's got nothing to fucking do with them. And I know a lot of you get this, and a lot of you are listening to me talking about self-concept, and you're going, I'm doing self-concept work, but your focus is actually still on them. Now, let me try and explain this without confusing you, because some of you get very confused about this. Self-concept isn't something to do, right? It isn't something to work on as well as recreating your person, as well as manifesting back your specific person. It's literally what's created your specific person the way they are. That's why I'm saying you're not recreating them, you're recreating you because they are your reflection. So if you understand how manifestation works and everyone is simply your reflection, your reality, and they aren't the thinker, you're the only thinker, then all they're thinking is your thoughts about them, and those thoughts come from your thoughts about yourself. Yourself in love, yourself in relationships, yourself about the way you've been treated in the past in relationships, the way you think you deserve to be treated based on your concept of yourself. Your concept of yourself. So if all you're doing is focusing on them and trying to recreate them, you haven't actually fixed the problem, which was your version of you that you need to recreate. So a lot of you are doing manifestation techniques and recreating a person or doing specific person affirmations. And a lot of you will have listened to me and you're not focusing on them anymore as much. You're not doing SP affirmations all day. You're not sitting around visualizing scenes with them all day. You're actually working on your self-concept, but you still aren't quite getting this. That the reason they've turned up the way they have is because of your thoughts about yourself. It's not your thoughts about them. Because the thoughts you have about them came originally from the thoughts about yourself. So if you think about it like this, how does an ocean form in geography? An ocean was once a trickle in a creek somewhere far back, right? So if you look at where an ocean will originate, it'll start as a little trickle and it'll go down a little tiny creek and then it will turn into a little bigger creek, and then it will turn into a little river, and then it will turn into like a lake or an estuary, and then the estuary will go out and then well, not an estuary, that's closed, but a river, and then the river will go out to the ocean. Then you've got this big ocean, and 99.9% of you are trying to change the ocean, fix the ocean, pull all the water back into the ocean, but the problem is the trickle that started way back here, which is you. That's your ideas of yourself that formed the creek, which is the nice little relationship you had with them first, and then the river, and it got bigger and the relationship got bigger, and then the ocean was all the shit and all the problems and all the things they turned up as that you believe to be true, and a whole lot of you are dealing with the fucking ocean. And do you know how hard it would be to change the ocean, fix the ocean, pull in the ocean, recreate the ocean? Why don't you just recreate the little trickle up here, which was the ideas that were planted in your mind from childhood that gave you your concept of you, that then causes you to turn up the way you do and other people to turn up the way they do in your love life. Because everyone can only reflect your thinking about yourself in love. That's why I have a course called Worthy AF for Love, and the entire assessment, it's a 3-step assessment. It assesses your concept of yourself in love, and then how other people turn up in love. Because it's 3 things. There's your ideas of yourself in relationships and in regards to what you think you're going to get in love, and then how your love life keeps going, the patterns and the people and the way they treat you. There's 3 things going on there. And most of you are only dealing with the way they treat you and the person who turns up. You're not dealing with the start, the river, and then the creek. The self-concept's the little creek, the little trickle. How you turn up in love is the river. Because of years of you, the you are turns into the river. And most of you are dealing with the fucking ocean, which is how they turned up and how they're treating you. And you're all trying to recreate them and you're doing it all fucking wrong, just like I did. And that's why I started this account. Guys, I was in those manifestation groups. I was in almost every manifestation group probably on Facebook of the major creators. And I won't say who they are. And I used to watch people go in those groups and ask the same question. There was one particular group where I was quite active and everyone used to at me all the time. And I had to set up the TikTok just to be like, guys, stop asking me questions. Just go and watch TikTok. I actually never advertised TikTok in the group. I just left the group, right? But can you understand that the reason why people kept asking me is because the penny dropped with me. Oh my God, it's you. It's you all along. You have to change. And they'd all been listening to the creator who ran the group, who was talking about focusing on recreating your specific person, recreating them, seeing a different version, visualizing yourself with them, getting to the state of relationship with them. Great. All those things are great. Except if you can't get into the state of being in a relationship with them, if you can't possibly imagine a new version of them because of your version of you, because you've got a story that you get hurt, you've got a story that people leave you, you've got a story that you won't be chosen because you don't feel good enough, you've got a story that doesn't matter what they do, they won't give you your love and your affection and the time that you need, you won't get those things. It doesn't matter what techniques that person has taught you, it literally won't work. And it will work for a time, maybe, like it did with me. The person will come back, but you're still the same old you were before. You've recreated them in your mind, but you haven't bothered to recreate you. And then the same problems perpetuate because you're still the same you, trickling little water from the creek, going into the river, and the ocean is your relationship that you've created from your thoughts about yourself. That's what my whole account's about. I made those mistakes. I tried to recreate my person. The way he showed up with me had nothing to fucking do with him. The poor guy, here I am trying to recreate him as if there was something wrong with him. He was only reflecting my thoughts about me feeling unchosen. I literally chose a person who had just literally got out of a relationship, a 14-year marriage, and was only separated and living still with his wife because of financial issues, why did I even choose a person like that who wasn't even ready to be in a relationship? Because I didn't feel chosen. So I literally found a person, well, not in a room. He literally turned up outside my house. I literally manifested him outside my house. But he literally was made manifest from my mind of, I'm not chosen. How are you not going to choose me? I feel like I'm not good enough and I won't be chosen. There's things wrong with me. How are you going to prove that to me that that's me? Oh, well, I know what I'll be. I'll be a guy who's only been a month out of a separation. I'll be a guy who's not ready to be divorced yet. I'll be a guy who's going through a divorce soon and is heartbroken. I'll be a guy who's choosing you and you're going to be my in-between person until I can get my life together. I'll treat you like my counselor. I'll let you listen to all my problems. Not chosen, not chosen, not chosen, not chosen, not chosen. Even when you're being someone's counselor and listening to their problems, you're not being chosen. Their thoughts and their problems and their sadness is being chosen over you. And even though this man treated me like fucking gold and was so beautiful to me and we had a beautiful relationship, all those problems existed. Now, why did those problems exist from the very beginning? Why did I choose a person like that? Because I essentially felt not chosen and not good enough. So I would literally choose a person in a room or outside my house mowing a lawn who couldn't choose me because I didn't feel chosen. So I literally picked the most unchoosable person. And when I found out his circumstances, did I still choose him? Yes. So who's got the problem here? Him or me? Oh, well, shouldn't I have realized, oh my God, this guy isn't ready for a relationship. He's literally a month. He's only been separated for a month. He's still living with his wife. This is not an ideal situation. He's still got sadness about what's going on. He's probably not in a really good mindset to be in a relationship right now. Why are you even choosing this guy? Oh, because actually, subconsciously, he's reflecting back to me all my feelings inside me that I won't be the chosen person and someone's going to be better than me and be on the pedestal and I'm just always going to be second best because there's something wrong with me. Oh. So what has recreating him got to do with that? Absolutely fucking nothing. I will have a course coming out next year about recreating your person and teaching you all the things you guys are doing wrong. Because I watch it and I'm dumbfounded that you guys are still trying to do this. I also will have another course coming out in a month in the squad about manifesting back a person you've already had a relationship with. It'll be like the ultimate manifest them back course. So if you're not in the squad at the moment, guys, get in the squad. You can do manifest all the things and then you'll be in there for back and begging. And back and begging is going to be about getting them back, begging to be with you because you've changed, not them. Then I'll have the recreate your specific person one later, but it's going to be talking about that in this course. But a lot of people are looking to recreate their person and they're doing it all wrong. I did it all wrong. Why do you think I started my account? Because I learned from my mistakes. If you don't change the thinking about you that caused you to even manifest in the person who treated you the way they did and turned up the way they did in the first place, nothing will fucking change no matter how many times you recreate them. Now, of course, you want to have different ideas of them, but the ideas you had about them came from your ideas about you and how you think you'll be treated by them based on your ideas about you. So it's not about them. It's never about them. I don't know how many times I have to say this to people before the penny actually drops. And because no one actually said this to me on any manifestation account or any creator I was watching actually said this to me, I didn't get it until I started realizing it and then started a TikTok. I was like, oh my God, everyone's being taught this wrong. Everyone. Whatever you dominantly return to as a person, your state of being, came from your concept of yourself, your ideas of yourself from childhood. And that state you most often return will generate, manifest everything in your reality, including the person who turns up and when they leave. And the creation that you made of them. They're just your reflection. You can say recreation, you can say create them, but you're not really creating them. They're literally reflecting you. If manifestation was called reflection, hi, I'm a reflection coach. You guys would get this. But because we use the word manifest, you guys don't get it. You think it's something woo-woo. You think it's something magic. But if you actually really realized and really the penny sunk in about what the word manifest means, you'll realize it means make seen, make known from your mind. You make it manifest. That's what the word manifest even means, to make it known. But a lot of you are doing it like something out here is being changed. You're making it known from in here first, then it's reflected out here. Made manifest. Oh my God, so if that's what manifestation is, I should really be calling this reflection or understanding what the word manifestation means, and stop focusing on anything outside of me, because all of the stuff outside of me, including my specific person, and when they turned all shitty and left me, is me reflected. Fucking hell, why have I been listening to all these creators talking about recreating my specific person? Those people are morons. They have watched Neville, listened to Neville lectures and read Neville's lectures and listened to other creators, I guess, and not really got it. And I got to say, if you listen to Neville Goddard and you actually listen to his lectures at first, they can be really hard going. And there's a lot of people who really misunderstand him. And I've even watched creators, very big coaches who I used to follow, who totally misconstrued Neville's teachings completely, like saying he said you can manifest someone in 7 days. Oh my God, he never said that. Manifest something in 7 days. It's like just misconstrued teachings. So it doesn't surprise me that so many people don't even get that he never taught you to recreate a person. He was saying, see for the blind man, right? He was saying they come from you, and how you see them is how they show up. But I go a bit deeper and saying, well, how are you seeing you first? Because that's creating the them that you're seeing, the story of them that you've made up, the way you're seeing their behaviors right now, the way you're seeing the breakup. It all came from you. Oh, so Neville's saying there is no one to change but self over and over and over again, and hardly anyone's teaching that. What do you think he means when he says that? Oh, there's no one to change but self. But let's focus on your specific person, do specific person affirmations, do robotic affirming, do a whole lot of trends, focus on them, change them, focus on the outside. No one's changed but self. Oh, does that have anything to do with me? Not really. Oh, so all I have to do is change me, then they'll reflect the change in me. Yes. So, in answer to your question, talk about recreating a specific person you have a lot of history with, A. Woods. Darling, the history came from you. The way they showed up was because of your thinking about yourself. So tell me, darling, what in you got reflected in him? Tell me, and I'll see, and then you can tell me why it's turned up the way it has. So how they turned up and the history you have with them, tell me what the story is, because it's got nothing to do with him. And if you keep trying to focus on him and change him and think you've got this long history and it's harder because there's a history, you're not identifying what in him came from you, your story about you. So tell me, what happened and what are you finding hard to change about the story? Because whatever you're finding hard to change about the story is actually the story of you. So if they don't make enough effort, have you got a story that people don't make enough effort with you? If they've still got caught up in their old life or their divorce, have you got a story that you're not prioritized? Oh my God. So I'm actually picking a man who's going through a divorce because that reflects my story of me. So trying to change him won't change anything because I still haven't changed the story of me, that I'm not prioritized because I'm not good enough and I won't be chosen because there's something wrong with me. Fuck, that's why I chose that guy in the first place. What's changing him going to do? I have to change me. Isn't that why he came along? Isn't that why I made manifest this man? This situation with this man? Oh my God, it was me all along. There's no one to change but self. Fuck me, I finally get it. Do you finally get it? Or are you going to do a me and spend years listening to other fuckwits who don't get it and teach you wrong? If you guys don't get this, please get Worthy AF for Love. It's my most comprehensive love course, and it will give you a 3-part assessment about what the fuck you're thinking about yourself that's causing them to turn up the way they are. Because some of you don't even have a fucking clue. And if you don't have a fucking clue just about your essential self-concept, you can just get my self-concept course, $145. It's going to be leaving the website in about a month and going into a Redux extended version, so get it now. And then you can get the extension if you want. Or just go hardcore into the love stuff and get Worthy AF for Love. Because some of you don't have the slightest fucking clue what you're thinking about you that's causing them to turn up the way they are. It's literally nothing to do with them. I could say it till I'm blue in the face and some of you still don't hear it. Yes, but how do I recreate them? Oh my God. Sorry, what? I just said there's no one to change myself. And you're asking me about them. Yes, but I've seen other coaches say, oh my God, listen to me again. There's no one to change myself. You, your thoughts about you, your thoughts about love, your thoughts about them. It's all coming from you. Oh, so I've been focusing on them this whole time and they're not back. Or when they came back, I got triggered again and then I lost them again because of me? Wake up, guys. You taught me everything I know and I'm absolutely killing the manifestation game. Oh, wonderful, Steph. So the person who asked me the question, are you going to tell me what's actually going on in your mind about the story? I felt unworthy of love because of my weight and my mother always telling me that as a kid. Okay, so if you've felt unworthy of love because of your weight, then did your guy, your specific person, turn up not choosing you and choosing another girl? And did a third party come along? What happened? I bet you it's a third party situation. Or they split up with you because they said you've got a whole lot of insecurities or something and I can't deal with this right now or something, and they left. But something happened where you weren't chosen by them because you feel unchoosable because you think there's something wrong with you, or you felt like you did something wrong and then it went to pot and now you're beating yourself up and feeling guilty because you feel like you've done something wrong, but that's because of your story that you are wrong, that there's something wrong with you. So what's the situation? Tell me. And guys, if you've ever done coaching with me or watched my coaching in the squad, you'll understand this is how I analyze people, except I do it on video. So if you want to come and join the squad, I do coaching like this every Friday, and you can write me a big long question because it's in Facebook and I'll answer you like this. And if you want to do one-to-one coaching with me, you have to be in the squad. It's a separate thing. And you can do video coaching with me and you'll ask me your question. You'll tell me the situation. You'll tell me all your assessment scores. And then I'll analyze you like this. Dig about you to uncover why the situation ended up the way it did so you can fix it. And then the tools to fix it. Loz is the reason why he came back. She is the only one to listen to. She knows her shit. Oh, hello, wonderful. Hey, guys, if you want to get them back and keep them, the getting them back's the easy part. So keeping them that everyone does wrong because they haven't changed themselves. Valuable mini courses coming up in the squad. Yes, guys, Manifest All the Things drops on Monday. Fuck the 3 days leaving this weekend. And then we've got Back and Begging coming after that. So make sure you're in the squad. It's only $35. It's the most value you'll ever get out of any manifestation group in the whole fucking world. $35. You get me coaching you every Friday. You can watch my live coaching and you get mini courses. And there's mentors in there answering your questions. Like $35. It's like $1 a day or something, $1 something a day. I manifested SP back and I lost him again a few months later due to what you said in your new video. Why do you think I started this account, guys? I listened to all those fuckers. No offense to those people, but like if Neville came back from the dead, he'd be rolling like in his grave going, oh my God, you're teaching this all wrong. Squad is the best. Oh, thank you, darling. So are you going to tell me a bit more about your situation, darling, who answered the question or not? No? I can't see anymore. Okay, so guys, do you get it? So if you're really lost about how to change your specific person, first of all, you're talking wrong. You're asking me the wrong question. Oh, so I shouldn't be asking you how to recreate them. I should be asking you how to recreate myself. Yes. And those of you who get it, get it. Okay? And those of you who get it, say to me, what fear do I have that's causing this to happen? What belief do I have about myself that's causing them to turn up this way? You know how to ask me the question. Those of you who haven't listened to me for long enough don't know how to ask the question properly, and then you're not getting the right answer. You'll just get me yelling at you. So, guys, I'm going to go up. Oh, you look beautiful. Oh, thank you, darling. So I'm going to go up to the top, guys, and answer your questions. But do you guys get this? So, if you're trying to recreate your person, if they've turned up shitty, if they've split up with you, if they've said they need to go off and focus on their work life or their problems or their divorce, it's all you, and all you have to change is you. You can sit around recreating them all fucking day long and it won't do shit, and then you'll be wondering why when they came back it all went to pot again, and I'll say because you weren't listening to me. Right? So go and get Worthy AF for Love if you want a big, abundant love course, or just get self-concept course, or just come and join the squad for $35 and we can help you in there. Dream Body. Yes, there's a Dream Body, Manifest Your Dream Body mini course, darling. You can use that one. I got triggered and now blocked. Well, why'd you get blocked, darling? What were you thinking? That's what you got to fix. 2:30 a.m. was just about to go to bed. Then boom, Loz appears. Oh, wonderful. Guys, if you're looking for weight loss or manifesting a dream body, I have a whole mini course about that. It's only $95. And if you bundle it with other things, you can get it with other things. Like there's a Manifest Health one that goes together. It's called Hot and Healthy. You can get those two together. I have a problem to apply sats. Well, don't even bother then, darling. You don't have to. SP with porn addiction, is that just a story of not chosen, not prioritised? Yes, darling, because he's focusing on something else and he's focusing on girls that are inanimate and on video and not you. Isn't that the ultimate not being chosen? Oh, my God, I'm going to choose looking at these women who turn me on more than you do. I don't feel good enough, so apparently women on the internet turn me on more, turn him on more. Yes, darling. We are no contact. Well, it doesn't matter, guys. You're always connected. There's no separation. Oh, you sent me what is that? Jenna sent me an animal. A cha-cha-cha-la-la. What are those things called? I love those things. Hell no, it has nothing to do with them. It all has to do with self. Yes, guys. Hi, Dylan. I saw you dancing behind the counter at your job. So for job interview, he thought I'm perfect for the job. Susan would be a great asset for us. Yes, decide that. Decide that they say that back to you. Guys, I make people say things to me all the time, things I want to hear. Like I went to my accountant the other week and I made him say a thing to me. He said the exact thing that I'd written down and thought about as he walked in the door, like word for word. So what is the opposite of what you wanted and believed happened? So what if the complete opposite of what you wanted happened? Well, do you have a story that things go to shit? Have you got a story that this is hard and it won't work for you? Have you got a story that things go wrong? Probably that. What's your story about how things go for you? Thank you for all the gifts, guys, while I was talking. Hey, Loz, haven't been on live in a while. I got my SP back and he's obsessed. Oh, Kristen! We've had a few engagements and SPs coming back this week in the free Facebook group, guys, so go and read. Wonderful, darling. Did you put the story in the Facebook group if you're in there? Love it. It's a lovely engagement post. I haven't even commented on it yet. There's hundreds of comments. I must go and comment on it today. Hi, guys. Morning, Loz. Morning. Thanks for the ocean analogy. Yeah, guys, honestly, some of you are dealing with the fucking ocean. You're wondering why it's not working. I mean, I'm staring at the ocean right now. I'm sitting here. I'm distracted by boats going by. There's a big military boat going by. Can you imagine if I went out there and tried to sweep the whole ocean into my house? Why don't I just deal with the trickle? SP said we're leading to relationship but isn't ready to have the deep talk before getting back. Why do you need to have a deep talk, Kieran? Fucking hell. Why are you trying to have deep talks with your guy? What planet are you living on that's a good idea? Oh, I'd like to have a deep talk with you about my issues from childhood that I don't recognise are causing you to turn up and not prioritise me and not give me the love I need, even though it's got nothing to do with you. I would like to have a deep talk to you like it's your fault. Bitch, I'm just reflecting your story about you, that you never get the relationship and you're not lovable enough. So what will having a deep talk with me do except make me feel like it's all my fault and make me not want to be with you because you made me feel wrong? Oh, yeah, why am I blaming you for my problems? Darling, you need to watch all my content. You're a bit lost. Don't be going and having a fucking deep talk with him. All he'll be saying is, see ya. That's right. Listen to her. Good, Kristen. Loz, how would you revise a health diagnosis? I'm not good at revision. Okay, so if you're not good at revision, just imagine you're well. Imagine telling someone you're well. Imagine ringing someone. Imagine going back to the doctor and them telling you you're now well and that was all, it's prognosis negative and they got it wrong. If you don't want to revise. Go and listen to Kay's amazing success story about her health and how she used her imagination in the squad. Kay's put 2 really great videos. Oh, look at those. Dancing. What are those things called? Capoeiras? What do they call those animals? Those South American rodents? I love those things. Hi, Pamela. And don't chase them. They will literally just come when you change yourself. Yes, guys, please. Yeah, I see it now. It's from me. Good, guys. How did I miss it? How long she's been on? Oh, guys, I've been on about half an hour. When you say penny dropped, I always hear panty dropped, and I love it. Well, you could do that too. You're explaining the last 20 years of my life. So glad I found you. Oh, good, darling. Well, it took me 40 years to work this out, darling, so I'm glad it was only 20 years. Well, I guess whatever floats your boat. What are we talking about? Best analogy ever. Makes so much sense. Good, guys. Tested priority affirmations, and he told his friends he couldn't play games because I'm his priority. Oh, wonderful. I bought the confidence course and already feel a difference in myself. A just crown. Oh, wonderful, Jennifer. Yay. So, guys, there's a course called Unshakable Confidence, and so many people got so much value from it in the squad. It really makes you feel good about yourself and makes you feel like you're definitely going to get your manifestation no matter what. It's in my mini courses section in my link tree, guys, or in the website. How to ignore 3D. I can't keep calm. Well, darling, you've got to get a handle on your lack of calmness, on your anxiety, because you're thinking out here matters when it's you who's causing out here. You're not listening to me. You haven't watched enough of my content to understand that everything you're getting anxious and uncalm about, you caused. Are you changing what's causing it? The thoughts in here that are causing that out here? You're not, are you? Go and do my anti-anxiety meditation on my YouTube, darling. Really use that and use the affirmations in it. Oh, wow, same with me. And SP found me, was in a relationship. That makes so much sense. Guys, you'll literally manifest a man in a room who's married or has a girlfriend or still hung up on his ex. I used to literally manifest them out of the blue. And every single one of them was still hung up on their ex. And I'd be like, not another one. Not another one. What the fuck's going on? Happy birthday, Laws. Oh, thank you, darling. Yes, it's my birthday tomorrow. Oh, God. I'm not looking forward to being older. But Jen has arranged a beautiful birthday gift for me, and we're going to go live. I don't know what's going on, and anytime I've seen anything about it, I've blocked it out or not listened. Sasha tried to tell me something yesterday. I just turned her WhatsApp off. She goes, you know this already. I said, I don't know any of this. Shut up. It's going to be a surprise. I love surprises. So, guys, come and join us if you want to join. I think it's happening in the squad. Is it, Jenna? Tell us. Thanks for giving personal examples. We're good, guys. Sometimes I have to because it helps you. I can relate to this 100%. Oh, good. Yes, it's helpful when coaches are real about their lives. Oh, guys, I fucked up so many things. That's why I started this account. But if you has wanted him and you change your self-concept, could you have changed that relationship? Of course, but I don't believe you've fully changed your self-concept if they haven't come back. Of course you can change the relationship, but I hadn't fully changed my self-concept. Listen to me. Glad I needed good. That's a great course idea. Okay, good. Yay! Oh, thank you, Jenna! Woo! So how did you fix it? What affirmations did you use? I'm always chosen, stuff like that. Well, I didn't fully fix it. I didn't get that specific person back because afterwards I realized I didn't want him anymore. I moved on, right, to a different person. But I also he became such a reflection of my story about myself. The way that person was in my reality and their situation and the way they were as a person and everything, I was like, do I want this person actually? And then I was like, actually, I don't. I love this person. I send them love. We had a beautiful relationship, blah, 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 but I don't actually want this person, right? Question, what if it was friends with benefits? What are we saying? Valuable mini courses coming up in the squad. Manifest all the things, back and begging, plus more. Yes, repairing relationships, recreating your SP. Yes, so many more. Yes, guys. They're all coming up. So every month I drop a mini course free inside the squad. It's only $35 for the squad. That's for the coaching and the Friday lives and the mentors. The mini courses are like kind of bonuses. Okay. And then they go on my website later for $95. So you can get them for $35. So we shouldn't try to recreate them. No, guys, we're recreating us. Then they change because we've changed. Listen to me. What to do when you get triggered by the 3D? Get my Fuck the 3D course, darling, and do Fuck the 3D because you're thinking it matters and you're not understanding the 3D is coming from you. It's your reflection. If you're getting triggered by it, you're not really getting the process. You've got to stop looking at it. You've got to stop caring about it. I've worked on my self-concept so much that I don't even want him anymore. Exactly, guys. That's how I felt. That's what I was trying to explain, how I felt before. Sometimes you don't want them anymore. I completely fell off watching your videos for a while, but now I'm back and ready with new mindset. Oh, good, Sophie. I love you. I love you. You're amazing. Oh, thank you, Julia. Thank you, darling, for the roses. So true. I manifested a person, looks and all, but didn't last because I didn't feel enough. Get it now. You can manifest in exactly the person you want, and then you'll fuck it all up. And you'll be like, how did I do that? Thank you for the roses, guys. You recreated it, means nothing. You created it, means nothing. Exactly. I did your first ever course assessment and recreated affirmation from the assessment. Right. So there you go. So guys, if you do my self-concept course, it was my original course I brought out in October last year. You'll understand what your self-concept is and I give you affirmations there and you can make your own affirmations based on what I tell you. You're doing a wonderful job that you're so good at, Loz. Thank you. Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you so much. I kind of fell into this by accident. Now it's become a whole life. So if we change, they will also change. It's the only way they change, Kieran. They can't change unless you change. Listen to me. They can't change unless you change. It's impossible. They're your reflection. How is your mirror changing if you haven't changed you? Your mirror won't change, will it? You're going to go and put lipstick on your mirror? That would be fucking nuts. You created it with your thoughts. Amazing. Imagine the good things you can change it to. Exactly, guys. Exactly. Do you recommend meditation? Not really, guys, unless you're doing a guided meditation with affirmations by me or someone that you trust who's putting new thoughts into your mind. If you're just sitting there going, and visualizing a flower, not really, because when you stop doing that, your old thoughts will just flood back into your brain. So meditation doesn't really work with recreating your thinking. You've got to actually recreate your thinking whilst meditating. Reflection coach. Yes, that's what I should say I am, shouldn't I? But no one will get it. They'll be like, what's a reflection coach? Bitch, it's what you're doing. Reflecting. My SP said he lost feelings and there might be a third party and we've been on and off. How can I fix it? Well, did you listen to anything I just said? Do you have a dominant story? You're not good enough and other people will come along and steal your man because you're not enough? That's why he's doing that. So until you change those thoughts about you, the third party will stay and he will leave and you'll be wondering why. Neville is the type you have to read twice, really, to understand what he's saying. Oh, guys, I've listened to some of his lectures like 10 times. And then I'm like, what? How to improve ourselves. Well, guys, I give you an assessment in the self-concept course to really assess what it is you're actually thinking about yourself, your self-concept. Then I give you affirmations and tools to change that, or in the Worthy A for Love course, or you can just sit for 20 minutes in silence and write down all your thinking and you'll see a theme, and that's what you need to change. There is no one to change but self. Yes, Will. Yay, Will's here. Trying to change a situation outcome and have a lot of family with scared beliefs regarding it. Well, why are you trying to change the outcome? We're not changing the outcome. We're changing ourselves and the outcome changes. That's what you're doing wrong. Then you're worried about all the people who are talking wrong about it in the 3D. But if you listen to them, they're focusing on the outcome. You're focusing on the outcome. You're all focusing on the outcome instead of focusing on in you. Nicolette. Is it okay to robotically affirm a lot to stay in the wish fulfilled? Josh, I don't believe in that absolute complete and utter bullshit. You're going to do that till you're 85, are you? I am loved, I'm loved, I'm loved, I'm loved. I've got to go to work. I'm loved, I'm loved. I'm on the treadmill. I'm loved, I'm loved. I'm just asleep. I'm in love. I'm in love. They love me. They love me. What the fuck? That's such bullshit, guys. How long are you going to do that? No, it's not okay, but if you want to fucking do it, waste your life trying to robotically affirm an affirmation that may or may not help you, that has nothing to do with your concept of self. I hope the affirmation that you're robotically affirming all fucking day is the key to your one self-concept issue, Josh. If you've discovered it, I hope you're saying that one affirmation that's going to be the magic fucking bean to all your problems, because if it isn't, you could say some fucking bullshit some coach gave you and it literally won't make any difference, and then you'll be sitting there all fucking day wasting all your brain space robotically affirming about an affirmation that's not going to change the kernel of the problem, which is the thought you had from childhood that causes all the issues you now have in your life, like I do things wrong, or there's something wrong with me, or I'm not enough, or I'm not lovable, and you're saying I'm the man who has it all and it doesn't do fucking bullshit to change that. Is the affirmation about that, Josh? I bet $1 million that it isn't. Go ahead. Well, what affirmations do you recommend about trust issues? My SP is reflecting my affirmation. I can trust the people I love now. Everyone in my reality is trustworthy. I've got rid of my trust issues. Because of them, because of me, they are turning up the way they are, and I'm having trust issues about them. It's got nothing to do with them. It's all coming from me, so the only one to change is me. Exactly, Shelley. The moment I started saying I'm a queen, guys, started treating me like one. Good. Penny drop moment in this. Good. How can I link to my self-concept that my SP told me he feels I'm way too good for him? So have you got a story that you overachieve and people are going to be threatened by you, or you're too much, or people don't like it when you're too much, or they get jealous or they get funny about it, or you've just got a story that you don't get chosen, so he's not going to choose you and just come up with some bullshit like you're too good for me, when really he just means fuck bitch, you've got such a story that you're not going to be chosen. I'm just saying any old bullshit I can think of to get away from you, because I just get this fucking vibe constantly from you that you're not chosen and there's something wrong with you and you're not enough, and I just can't be around a person like that, so I'm just going to say that to make you feel better. Work on my thoughts when triggered. Good. Is thinking our partner is always too busy a limiting belief? Well, that comes from your story that you're not going to be prioritized, because when you were a kid, you probably had alcoholic parents or parents who were workaholics, or prioritized other children over you, and you were the cheese stands alone, and you weren't given the time and attention and love you needed. And so now they're not giving you the time and attention and love you need, because you've got a story that that's how you get treated, because that's the story of you. So you can listen to him saying he's busy all he likes, but until you start feeling prioritized in yourself and telling yourself you're the person who gets prioritized, he'll still be busy. What's the best way to change ourselves? Guys, why do you keep asking? Come and do my free course. Guys, if you've not even done my free course called Everything You've Learned About Manifesting is Wrong, it's on my website. I pity you, because that's why you're so fucking confused in here. You're like, this thing, and I'm like, what you're aware of is manifesting. Oh, this thing, yes, you keep going on about it, and the more you go on about it, the more it's going to manifest. Oh, but he said this, she said this happened. Yes, you're aware of that, and your awareness is what will manifest. Oh, fuck, I don't understand what manifestation is. I don't understand awareness. I'm not even sure what I'm aware of. I'm not sure of my concept of self. Fuck, I better go do your free course because I'm fucking lost, and that's why I'm writing stupid questions about they said this. They're reflecting you. Guys, please go and get my free mini course. It's an ebook that's free on my website, plus a video. And the penny will finally drop about, oh my God, it's my awareness of what I think I am that's causing all of this. Fuck. Now I better go watch all of Loz's videos because I'm fucking confused. People were confusing me. How to get him to leave third party and marry you? Well, Whitney Cat, you're going to have the story that you're the choosable person, that you're the lovable person, that she's not a threat and he chooses you. But do you believe that? No, you don't, because I can tell from your dumb question that you've come from some dumb coach who talks about getting rid of third parties. I'm not calling you dumb, but the fact that you wrote how to get him to leave the third party makes me believe that you don't have a clue about the fact that it's your story about yourself that caused the third party to come along and him to want to marry her and not you that's causing the situation that you now see in your 3D. So you're asking me how to change the 3D instead of saying, Loz, what thoughts do I have in myself that's caused a third party to come along and my specific person has actually chosen her over me and I don't believe he's actually going to marry me, he's going to marry her? That's the question you need to ask. And if you're not asking that question, you're still focusing on her, she won't go away anytime soon. He'll probably marry her. Then you'll come back to me crying your eyes out saying, but he married her. And I'll say, Whitney Cat, did you actually do any of my content? Did you go and do my free course? Did you do my self-concept course? Did you uncover your self-concept issues that caused you to believe that you wouldn't be chosen by him in the first place? Oh, no, fuck, I was just focusing on banishing the third party because I was listening to a whole lot of other creators talking about banishing the third party. Well, Whitney Cat, did you go on my YouTube and listen to my 8-hour sleep tape called Banish the Third Party? And did you notice that in that sleep tape, not one single affirmation mentions the third party? Oh, yeah, it doesn't, does it? It just mentions you and all your problems you have inside your head that are causing the third party to come along. Yes, it's not about them. Get it? It's not about her. So what thoughts in you caused her to come along? Then you'll fix it. I just came here to say he came back. He is back. 3D, don't even matter. Fuck the 3D. So guys, if you want to get fucked the 3D, get in the squad today or get it next week on the website. A lot of people are saying fuck the 3D. Doesn't matter what's happening in the 3D and they're getting their person back with that course. My ex is blaming me. Oh, thank you, Shelley. My ex is blaming me for the breakup, which is crazy. How can I change that story? He is to blame too. No, you're to blame, RJ. Everyone's to blame in their own reality. Everyone's creating their own reality. RJ, what the fuck are you talking about? Now, I shouldn't have said the word blame then because you've said the word blame. I just said the word blame. He's your reflection, okay? So take the word blame out of it. He's reflecting you. So if you've got a dominant story that you do things wrong, that you upset people, that he gets upset with you, that he's got anger issues or he's upset because of something you did because you do things wrong, then he's going to reflect that, isn't he? So what's your story about you that's causing people in your reality to blame you for everything? Were you blamed for everything as a child? Did you come from a childhood household where you were constantly told off and you had strict parents and they always blamed you or made you feel guilty about things, and now your person is doing the same to you because you've got a story that you do things wrong? Oh my God, it's me. Yes. I love you. Oh, thank you, darling. Yes, my SP's behaviour and our history is from me not feeling chosen, loved or prioritised. And guys, look, if you've got a really long history with them and you've got such a fucking story about them, pick a new one and hope that your self-concept's changed with the new person. Because some of you have got such a fucking story about the old person and you're still blaming them and you're still thinking it's them and you're not quite getting it. And so they haven't changed. So you haven't got a hope in hell of changing them because you haven't changed you. But you've got to hope that when you find the next person, the same triggers don't trigger you halfway through the relationship again because you essentially haven't changed you. This is not about them. I know this from my history. If you really are honest with yourself, you'll know it's true as well. My dear Loz, oh, thank you, Anna. That's so wild. It's so wild. Keep it going. Yes, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me, guys. It's our theme tune. So when we're working on self-concept, we should be like SP who, back and begging is a great affirmation though. Yes. Guys, SP who. But when you think of them favorably. Think of them loving you. Think of the new story of them. Yes, because I know you're still going to think of them. Think of visualizations of you and them together. But I'm saying don't make your whole focus on changing them. You've got to change you. Yes, darling. And back and begging will be in the squad after Manifest All the Things. Hi, Loz. Thank you for everything you do. Oh, wonderful, darling. Thank you. I felt unworthy of love because of my weight. I saw that, Woods. Okay. So you get it now? I finally manifested my puppy and a brand new car. Oh, that's cute. Wonderful. I am. He ain't going anywhere this time. Good, Heather. I get it, Loz. I don't have trouble in love, but other relationships, it's the same. It's all me. So, guys, if love is fine, but you have fraught relationships with your parents and stuff, or your friends, then figure that out. Why is that happening? What are you thinking about you in terms of that? Your live keeps buffering. Oh, does it? Everyone else is fine. I know now, like a month or two ago, it's really about your self-concept. Yes, guys. Focus on you. Yes, guys. I showed my SP something and he said, that's why I'm not in a relationship, and started laughing. Well, do you have a story that people laugh at you, they belittle you, they put you down, they feel you're not enough, they say nasty things? That's coming from you. Guys, if they laugh at you or say nasty things or bully you, that's coming from you, unfortunately. Hi, Loz. My self-concept has been so good recently. I'm feeling good about myself and it's crazy. Oh, wonderful. Loz, so in the case that 3D is not ideal with SP, how do you not react to the things they say? You just go, okay. I know it's hard, guys, to not react. We'll just go, that doesn't feel very nice, or I'm leaving now. You can voice your opinion about your feelings, like what you're feeling right now, but you don't change them with what you say. Loz is the reason he came back. Oh, wonderful, Heather. Why is it so easy to manifest third parties? Well, you've got a story that you manifest them real fucking easy, and that's your story of you not being chosen and other girls will be chosen over you. That's why it's real easy for you. Behave like a triggered bitch and embarrass myself. Don't worry about it, darling. Decide that they can't even remember what you did, so you don't need to be embarrassed because it didn't even happen. Affirming I'm abundant. I got 23% pay rise. SP success story next. Watch this space. Oh, is he wonderful? Congratulations. If I was focused on SP being unhealthy, is this me? Yes. So if you keep thinking he's unhealthy, he's an alcoholic, he's got problems, he's got mental issues, he'll turn up that way. He's an alcoholic who told me he loved me and we were good and how he disappeared and is acting mean. Well, darling, he's acting the way he's acting because you've got a story that you're not prioritised. So you've literally picked a person in a room who's not going to prioritise you and prioritise alcohol over you and be mean to you because you've got a story that you're not enough, or I get treated like dirt, or I don't get prioritised because when you're a kid you weren't, or when you're a kid you're compared to all the other sisters in your family or something and made to feel not good enough, and you don't think you're good enough for a full-blown proper relationship where someone treats you like gold. She's the best, guys. Oh, well, how do we join the squad? So, guys, it's in my link tree, or go to subconsciousloz.com and it says Subconscious Loz Squad. You click the link. It says go to the private Facebook group. You go there. You put in your details to pay for the $35 a month. You can cancel anytime. And then you get the link to the Facebook group. You go to the squad. You put in your name, your actual Facebook name, and your email that you paid with, because then we know you're a legitimate person. Oh. Okay, Jenna's sending me messages. My mental health keeps getting better after working on self-concept. Good, darling, good. I can't wait, good. What are some affirmations? Not trusting my SP. He is reflecting my affirmations and I want to keep high. What's this? What are some affirmations? Not trusting my SP. He's reflecting my affirmations and I want to keep... Okay, so say the affirmations I said. I can trust people in my reality now. Everyone I love is trustworthy, all those things. I manifest SP back and lost him again a few months later due to what you said on your video. Oh, good. Well, not good that you lost him, but good you're listening. Love you, Loz. Oh, thank you, darling. Did someone betray you at some point where you abused? What are we talking about? Loz is the only person to listen to. Thanks, Alexia. It's insanely cheap. Yes, guys. The squad is insanely cheap. Loz, he didn't invite me to his gig like he said he would. I reacted like a triggered bitch. I'm upset. Well, then you feel like you're going to not be prioritised by them or treated well by them, and that's why you're reacting the way you are, because it's your story of you. Squad is the best. Thank you, darling. Squad is worth every penny. Oh, thank you, Heather. No brainer, affordable for everyone, yes. After almost 2 years, the penny finally dropped. Thanks, Loz. Good, Jocelyn, good. What if it was friends with benefits with me, initiating only, now not speaking? Well, why did you always feel like you had to initiate? Why did you never get the full-blown relationship? What's your story about you not getting the full-blown relationship? Why you think you're not going to get the full-blown relationship? You look so beautiful. Thank you. Oh, thank you, darling. Why are you repeating what you just said, guys? Please don't repeat it. Loz, it's Elizabeth, the singer. Just wanted to say I love you. Oh, Elizabeth, the singer. Famous singer. Oh, darling. Do you say affirmations out loud or internally to yourself? Either, darling. Doesn't matter. Had to cancel my squad subscription for a while, Loz, but I'll be back. So much value in there. Oh, good, darling. So, guys, you can cancel any time, but it's only $35. So if your money mindset's so bad that you have to cancel a $35 payment, work on that. But can I stop him from being an alcoholic because sober is perfect man? Yes, darling, but you've got to change you. So I had an alcoholic SP and he's not an alcoholic anymore because I saw him differently and I started prioritising myself and feeling like I'd be prioritised by everyone, and now he prioritises me and he's not like that in my 3D, but I don't fucking want him. Loz, he is back and so freaking in love with me, treating me like a princess. Oh, King Kimmy, wonderful, wonderful. All right, got to go soon, guys. Is it okay to justify and explain SP when they are accusing and point their fault in the argument? What the fuck are you talking about? They're reflecting you. It's got nothing to do with them. You fucking need to listen to me. Oh yeah, everything's your fault. All my reflection from childhood and all my self-concept issues that I'm bringing into this relationship that you're now reflecting are your fault. Bitch, I'm just reflecting your story that you're not good enough and people treat you like crap because your parents treated you like crap and made you feel not good enough. So I'm just not treating you well because you think that about you. Oh, fuck, why am I blaming you for all my problems? I don't know, but I'm fucking leaving because you're a Looney Tune that's blaming me for all your shit. You're a crazy bitch. That's what will happen there. Akeisha's in here. Akeisha, where's my soap? Akeisha, if you're in here and you've done some scammy business and you've associated yourself with my account and you're scamming people out of their items, give everyone their stuff, please. I'm disgusted. Disgusted. Loz, how can I get him back after I cheated on him? Well, darling, stop having the story that he cares about cheating on you, you cheating on him. He loves you anyway. He doesn't care. He's forgotten it. Mm-hmm. If SP has a child, how can they really prioritise you? Well, then think of you as equal in prioritisation to the person who's the child. You don't have to think you're better than the child or more prioritised than the child, but can't you be on equal footing to the child? What could be the reason why I never reach out to people first? Everyone calls me, so okay, but I wonder, because you feel like maybe you want them to validate that you're chosen by making them choose you by contacting you? I know, I used to do that. Movement can be happening and you just don't see it. Persistent focus on you. Yes, Heather, I love that. Been trying to change my story with SP, but still not seeing any movement because you're looking for movement and you're not really focusing on you, darling, really. What do you think is the reason we've broken up 7 times but keep getting back together every time? The reason is you. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's you. Have you got a real shitty story about you keep breaking up? Oh, my God, you just wrote it down. That's your story. What will you manifest with the upcoming mini course? A diamond ring, a car, a house, a baby, a text, a dream vacay, a truckload of money. Wonderful! So, guys, the new mini course coming up on Monday in the squad is called Manifest All the Things. And inside there, I will give you visualization and scripting prompts for anything you guys have asked me for. I put a poll, like a thing in the free group and the squad, asking what things did you guys want to manifest? There's getting out of debt, financial freedom, a baby, a family, a vacation, a booming career, a booming business, money, an SP. All the things are going to be covered in this course and how to manifest them very specifically. Does consulting to tarot reading mean that I'm focused on 3D? Yes, unless you're listening to the tarot and hearing for your thoughts reflected. If you're not hearing for your thoughts reflected and you're trying to see it as something that's going to happen or the future being read, then you're doing it wrong. Or they're just reflecting you, all the tarot readers, right? Everyone on their SP journey, focus solely on you and making yourself whole and they become obsessed. Yes, King Kimmy, that's why yours came back. Wonderful! Oh, Jenna, thanks for the duck. All right, guys, I'm going to go soon. So if you're not in the squad, come and join the squad now. There's also my self-concept course, my Worthy as Fuck for Love course, all my mini courses on my website. There's also my Instagram, my YouTube. Go and get all the free content there. And there's also my free mini course, everything you've learned about manifesting is wrong if you're fucking lost as hell. Oh, thank you, guys. Yes, it's my birthday tomorrow. Thank you. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow on my birthday in the live in the squad. Is it in the squad, Jenna? Where is it? Well, it's somewhere. Happy early birthday. Oh, thank you, Sarah. So, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. And you can watch this back on YouTube. Bye, guys.